Okay, Brian, best way to advertise for the least amount of money and what to do with older products that are still good but have old kill dates. Wow, this is a great question. This is certainly something that we've dealt with. The best way to advertise for the least amount of money. First of all, I think we need to reframe how we think about advertising, right? I don't want to just give you a tactic. I don't want to just say, go do this because it only costs this much and it will make you X amount. I can, and other people will, but that's lazy and it's not long-term beneficial or helpful to you. So let's reframe what advertising means, right? I think most business owners consider like advertising as a cost, right? Like I put money in and then I don't know if I'm going to get any money out, right? And usually because of that perspective, that mindset, or their own experience, right? And because that's really all anybody talks about. There's all these gurus everywhere in marketing and sales and advertising. People who talk about, like my clients have done $100 million in sales thanks to my techniques and stuff like that. Which most of them, no, they haven't. They absolutely have not. And the reason why they talk about those numbers is because they're trying to find some way to convince you that they know what they're talking about without actually having to prove to you that they know what they're talking about. That's why instead of trying to convince you, I teach you. And go use what I'm giving you. Go use what I'm teaching you. We've already done this stuff and it works, but don't take my word for it, because what good is my word to you and that this works for me? Go use it for yourself, make some money, then come back and we'll talk. So there's one key difference between me and I think just about everybody else that's out there trying to teach you how to do this stuff. So we have to reframe advertising. It's not a cost. And if you think of it just as like I put money in and I don't know if I'm going to get money out, well, guess what? You know what that feels like? That feels like the auction. That feels like going to the auction and not knowing what price you're going to get for your beef, which at the end of the day comes down to not knowing if you're going to lose money or make money. That's a scary position to be in. That's why you need to take control of your future, take control of your business and your business's success by becoming an expert at marketing. Okay? Advertising, though, don't do stuff if you don't know that it works. Go find someone who's already successfully advertised whatever it is that you're trying to sell to the people that you're trying to sell to, and then go replicate what they've done. Just completely like take it and put it into your business. Okay? We've got some trainings coming up actually on Facebook advertising, because I think that's Facebook advertising right now is the best. Absolutely. If you were going to choose one place to spend your money to attract new customers, it is on Facebook. Okay? You can do it wrong though. And most people who try to figure it out on their own, they do it wrong. They lose money, they waste money, they spray and pray. That doesn't work. Instead, find the people who know how to do it right, and we know how to do it, and we're going to show you here in another free training, right? It's a free training coming up in a couple weeks. And we'll actually walk you through a campaign. We'll show you exactly, this is how you set up your Facebook business ad manager. This is how you create a campaign. This is how you create an audience. This is how you create an ad, and how you target the people that you've identified as your target audience. And this is how you get it in front of them. And I'll show you how to pre-frame, right? Pre-frame it's the mindset. So before I show someone, before someone goes to my product page or even to my website, I want to pre-frame them by showing them an ad, right? I want to get them in a mindset or a frame of mind that prepares them to buy, okay? Because if it's just like, oh, they're scrolling through Facebook and then it's like, here, buy my grass-fed beef, nobody's going to buy. But if it's scrolling through Facebook and it's, what are you cooking for dinner? Like, well, I don't know what I'm cooking for dinner. And it says, what's for dinner? Free beef recipe from, Notorious Chef or something like that. They're like, okay, interesting. It's maybe you're targeting a mom with 3 kids and a household income above $150,000 that lives within a 30-mile drive of your delivery zone, and who likes a couple cooking shows on Facebook, because you could target, right? They like a couple of these, cooking shows, and maybe they follow a couple chefs that or barbecue masters or whatever. Like you could target this so much. So that woman, she sees that ad at 6 p.m., right? Like, well, she's thinking about dinner. She might not know what she's cooking. So that's a pre-frame. You get them to think about it, and they click on it. They go to the website, and they put their email in. She gets this recipe, or maybe access to a video that shows her how to cook this new stroganoff or this casserole or something. it's really easy. There's no cleanup, and you can do it in 15 minutes, right? With a pound, all you need, right? Like, guess what? All you need is a pound of ground beef and these seasoning, right? And some salt. And she clicks. She's like, this is amazing. And then right there under the video, you're like, here's, you would provide it this, I'm going off the rails, but you would provide them like a one-time offer right there, like one-time offer, 25% off, this beef product. Okay, so with that pre-frame in mind, you've prepared her to then receive your offer. She's the odds are very high that she's going to click and then buy from you. Okay, so you have to understand advertising, right? And reframe that from, well, it's just this cost where I don't know if I'm going to get any benefit out of it, to I know exactly what to do. It's an investment. And the last thing, and this is maybe the biggest thing, is in our advertising campaigns, so the stuff that I'm going to show you, that I'll teach you how to do with Facebook advertising, I'm only going to show you things that we've already figured out that are profitable. I will not show you anything that we're testing, okay? We test first, we optimize it. Once it's profitable, then I'll share it. I don't show you stuff that like, this is what I think. I'm only going to teach you and show you things that, like, this works, we did it, and here, look at these screenshots, watch this video, and we'll show you exactly, here's the ad we ran, here's who we targeted, here's how much we spent. You can see the itemized, like the line items. This is how much we spent, this was our cost, this was our cost per click, this was our cost per impression. And here's the initial purchase averages, and here's the upsell average and all that stuff. So I only share you stuff that we've proven and that actually works. None of theory. Theory doesn't, I'm not interested in theory, and I don't think you are either. And your advertising, you should always put it within a funnel, right? Like, you don't ever want to lose money in advertising when you spend money on advertising. And the way to do that is to guarantee that the first thing that they see, right, you spend money on advertising, it pre-frames them, it sends them to like an email, whatever, an opt-in, you find some subscribers, and then you make an immediate, irresistible offer. My favorite is the free plus shipping. That just works better than anything I've ever come across more than a decade that I've been doing this across dozens and dozens of industries. I've advised hundreds of businesses. I've advised billion-dollar businesses, publicly traded companies, from everywhere from biotech to aerospace to healthcare, IT, down to farming and ranching, right, where I'm at. And this is the best way to take a new subscriber and convert them into a buyer like that, first exposure. It's a free plus shipping. And I've done a lot of videos on this. I have another one that's coming out tomorrow. I go in depth on this free plus shipping offer. So look for that on YouTube, on our YouTube channel, which is just Grass-Fed Marketing. Search for Grass-Fed Marketing and go subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's where I'm putting out a lot of content there, a lot of other videos where I talk about marketing and I show you things that we're doing, things that work, and things that we're helping our clients implement in their businesses. And we show results too, so it's some good stuff. But the free plus shipping offer, that guarantees when you have it all in this process, right, this funnel, it guarantees that you're at least breaking even on the advertising. So you're acquiring a customer at a break even, okay? That means let's say you spend $3 to attract someone on Facebook that clicks your link, they subscribe to your email list, and then they buy like a really low-priced entry-level product that you present them, okay? That right there, you should be breaking even. The goal is not to profit on that first product, that first transaction. The goal is to break even, okay? If you can do that, then in reality, you've just got one new customer for free, okay? And the cash flow on that works because even at the beginning, Facebook, you don't need to pay, I'm not sure for new accounts, I think it's once, like within 7 days. It might even be 2 weeks. So you place your ads, maybe they run for a week. You don't need to pay for at least a few days, if not a few weeks, and after they're done, okay? So the cash flow there, you run ads on day one, you send people to your website, right, through this funnel, they buy, right, that hits your credit card or your bank account. It takes 2 to 3 days for your new customer purchases to return to your bank account, and you use that money to pay the advertising cost, okay? The longer you spend, as you advertise on Facebook for weeks and then months, and you increase the amount that you spend every month, Facebook will extend that time between you advertising and paying for that advertisement. So, we don't have to pay, like we have 90 days is what we've had on Google. On Facebook, we have 30 days right now, so we got 30 days. 30 days before we have to pay. Can we break even on that initial product purchase and pay for our advertising costs? You bet. And now we can sell our upper end and our premium, our core products to these customers that we've acquired forever, right? And that's all profit. So you want to break even on the front end. All right, I'm sorry. I've gone off on that one again. The last part of your question, Brian, was what to do with older products that are still good but have old kill dates. Well, it depends on how old, right? Like, and I don't know if I think the laws are different in every state on this, but we've got stuff in the freezer right now just at our house. We've got a couple chest freezers. We've probably got 800 pounds just at our house that we give away. We just give it away to friends, family, neighbors, people who need it. Let's see. I think we've sold stuff that was a year old. Absolutely. I don't even think we discounted. You don't have to discount. You just explain that it's still good. I mean, we eat our stuff that's a year old. We got fish from Alaska, from fishing in Alaska a couple of years ago. We got halibut that we still cook up. So I don't know if that's like if we should be, but we do. So I don't know. Check the laws. Check the health laws, the food safety laws, both the national and the local, like your state laws. I'm sure they vary state by state. I would say I can't really offer advice on this one because I don't want to get myself. I'm not an attorney and I don't play one on the internet. So I'm not a health inspector and I don't even know how to spell health inspection. So you better check that one out on your own. I don't think it's a big deal. If it's legal, whatever the date is, it's not a big deal. We just talk with our customers, say, hey, we're clearing out a freezer. You don't have to lower the price. If you're not going to lower the price, you can just change the positioning, or sell to a different customer, right? Or you could go sell to if you do want to sell, if you have older product that you want to move, I would go find like a new business, a new food truck, or a new restaurant or cafe, or a catering business, a pop-up dinner business, and let them know, hey, we've got some stuff that's been here for a couple months. Normally, we would just sell this directly to the consumer, maybe take 10% off. And I just heard about you. I'd love to help you as you're just getting your business started. So let me know if you're interested. Maybe we can work something out. And at that point, you just negotiate a price with them and just make sure that you're not giving it away, right? That you're not losing money on it or even breaking even profit on all this stuff. You can, if you want, the easiest way, if you need to move it quick and you're okay at, maybe, I don't know, having a profit margin of like 10 or 15% instead of like we're around 35 always, and that's and that's just on our bulk stuff, our wholesale price. Go ahead and send out an email and just to your email subscribers and let them know that you've got some product that you would like to move and you're offering a 5% or a 10% discount. Or here's actually what I think you should do. I don't know your situation, okay? But if I had extra product that was maybe 6 months or even a year old, this is what I would do. I would use that in giveaways, and I would partner with businesses who I want to target their customer base and their email subscribers, and I would partner with them to hold giveaways on their social media accounts and to their email subscribers, and I would give away that beef. And I would do, if you've got 100 pounds, I would break that up into at least 20 giveaways, and so I would partner with 20 businesses on that 100 pounds, and I would partner with a mix of CrossFit gyms and chefs and restaurants and bloggers, mommy bloggers who have huge followings on Instagram. I would partner with them. So maybe like 5, 5, and 5. And I would set it up so that I would have all of these businesses that I partner with send out an email to their subscribers and then do an Instagram post and a Facebook post to their followers. And I would give them a special link using a site called bit.ly, bit.ly. And that allows you to create a or take your URL for your product page, right? Or for the giveaway, the giveaway, right? That you're going to do a giveaway. Put that into Bitly, and it'll create a unique URL, right? Or web address, browser address that you can give to each of these businesses, right? And what that's going to do is then this is the link that they put in their social media posts and in their email. So to enter the giveaway, people have to click the link and then subscribe to this list, right? They have to enter they click the link, they go to your website, and you've created a page that just says enter the giveaway by submitting, enter your email to enter the giveaway. They put their email in, click submit, and they're entered, right? So now you've created this new email database, and if you've partnered with 20 other businesses who all have huge email lists or huge followings and of people that you want to target, right there, like you could absolutely build an email list of hundreds upon hundreds, if not thousands, and sell tens of thousands of dollars in beef off of 100 pounds of old beef. So that's what I would do.